everybody. I'm sick. And it's Thursday, January 29th. And I haven't posted a YouTube video yet this week. I normally post on Sundays. This thing won't leave me alone. But anyways, it's Thursday. I'm hoping my Saturday or Sunday to be well enough to do a makeup video. I'm super excited. But as of right now, I'm dying. I went to work and I left work early, which is good because I took a nap and I woke up feeling worse. And we're getting tested tomorrow to see if it's COVID or the flu, which I would be very upset if it was COVID because I had COVID in November. Hopefully I get better. And if I do, you'll see a video. I thought this was crazy. So I have an Oura ring. And I've seen a lot of hype about it and everything. But the fact that it literally told me, hey, we're noticing some strain on your body. I think it told me the day before I got sick. And I thought because I've been working on running that it was like, oh, your muscles are sore. No. It was telling me, hey, your heart rate and your body temperature and stuff is weird. Something's happening. Pay attention to it. I was like, all right, whatever. Woke up the next day, sore throat. Bruh. A sore throat was always my first sign of me getting sick. Next day, this is me the next day after that. That's nuts to me. But anyways, I'll see you in a couple days.
Hello everyone. It is now Sunday, February 1st. It's about 9:40 in the morning. I'm feeling a little better, but not that much. I wanted to give you a makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna brush my hair quick, set you up, and I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. Hair is brushed, skincare is done. I put some earrings in. And if you're wondering why the background looks a little different, it's because Friday night, I decided to rearrange my entire apartment. Which I don't know why I get like that when I'm sick. I'm just sitting there and I was like, you know what? We should move that. I did my makeup. I did my skincare. And I don't know why I feel like I look good right now. And I sound like shit and my eyeballs are puffy. But anyways, you're actually really tall right now. Look at you on that ring light. Like... I'm at an angle. I feel really short. When I do my makeup, I try to start from the top down. I don't use foundation or contour or highlight or setting powder or setting spray. I don't use any of that, just strictly because I don't know how. I would like to get into it and learn how, but I'm also weird with, I don't necessarily like feeling stuff on my face, so I don't know if I need a skin tint and that would be better, but at the same time, I kind of like, because you can see my freckles and in the summertime, they really come out. For my brows, I have a pencil that is slightly too dark. And then I have this stick thing, which I've had forever, which is a good shade, but it's really not the best applicator. That's what it looks like. Like if I put them next to each other, see, you can obviously see they're not the same. But the pencil gives me more shape. There's not a lot of spots I need to use this because my brows are pretty good, except there's some, like over here, my hair is really light. Kind of fill it in. And if you hear my cuckoo, it's because my cuckoo clock is right up there. And then once I'm done with this one, I go in and I use this one. They're looking dark. Now I go in with the brow gel. This, brow pencil thing. I kind of go in and I do this before I do the brow gel to kind of blend the two colors together. Brow gel. I like really light, fluffy brows. I'm not a fan of the really defined brows. I think they look good on other people, but I don't think they look good on me considering I don't really do a full face. I think if I did a full face, it would look better. But since I don't, I feel like as I'm doing this, I'm matching the tics of my cuckoo. Brows are done. I actually was listening to Emma Chamberlain's podcast the other day, and she thinks makeup, full face makeup is gonna come back, but not with eyelashes. And I could see that, like, if you're really trying to do a no makeup look. I go in with a curler and I use Maybelline. I love mascara brushes that are curved like this. I feel like I get more volume out of it, but I'm trying to move to vegan makeup products. I really want to try Tarte. Maybelline is not vegan. I'm not sure if they're cruelty-free either. I think they are cruelty-free, but they're not Leaping Bunny certified. I've had this curler since I started doing makeup, which I think wasn't until maybe my sophomore year of high school, maybe freshman year of high school. I love her, except she has attacked my eyeballs a couple times. I don't know how people can put mascara on and then use the curler. No. I curl them, and then when I put mascara on, I kind of start at the edges. I'm sorry, I think this is a really bad angle. Wow. And I get messy with my mascara, so I put my mascara on before I do any other eye makeup. I think this mascara is old. It's quite clumpy. My bad. Also, I don't know why. Recently, I started drinking more orange juice, and my dreams have been whack. Crazy dreams. And I don't know what that is. I don't know why. When I drink orange juice. Okay, now basically when I have that top coat on like that, I close my eyes and I go ham. And then I do a bunch. Like that. It gives it more volume. Hopefully I look good from this angle. And then I go in with a Q-tip and clean it all up. And I'm gonna do that off camera because it can take me anywhere between 2 seconds and 5 minutes. Okay, I cleaned it up. Now I kind of go in, not trying to be crazy, and I just add a little bit more to the lashes. And I'm that person, I don't know why. I know other people do this. Because they have their mouth open when you do mascara, like, yeah, that's me. That's normally how I am. I'm trying to contain it today for the video. It's gonna look crazy. I'm also planning a trip for next April 2027 to Florida, St. Pete's. I'm thinking 5 nights, 6 days, but we don't know yet. Go snorkeling with dolphins, charter fishing. There's a clump forming. Now the lashes are done. I'm gonna go in with this hard candy. It's like a lip liner stain, peel off one. This is a hit or miss. Sometimes I put it on really good, other times I don't. So let's see. It looks like this. It probably doesn't help because my lips are chapped as shit right now. If it looks bad, don't come for me. Not even. And I low-key do my whole lip. Which is not even. Whatever, it's not the end of the world. So, white pencil liner on the waterline. This looks crazy because this looks black. And then for my little wing, I use like a brown. But I don't want anything too crazy, so I kind of make it faded. Like, you can't really tell on camera, but off camera, you can see it a little better. And then I kind of fill in a little behind my lashes to make them look fuller. And I smudge them with my fingers. I really want cookies. Am I gonna do a little sparkle today? Not too much, because my eyes are already kind of swollen. And I love this eyeshadow palette I'm about to show you, but it makes my eyes hurt. The eyeshadow palettes, you can clearly see which ones I use the most. Stunning. How could you not? How could you not? Stunning. And I think the lips are also ready to come out. Sometimes the peel is more satisfying. Today it is not. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse the rest off in the bathroom. I think we're gonna go in with this one. And it's like a weird soft putty type of consistency, so you really have to make sure you get it on the brush. Enough said. Enough said. If you would ask me what eyeshadow you should wear, I would always say the sparkly ones. Immediately, yes. My lips hurt. I think it's because they were already dry, and then I put that on there and had to rip them off. Stunning. Oh. My lip hurts because it's actually bleeding. Right. I have 4 more products I put on it. Probably 5 because they're bleeding and chapped right now. But I do this e.l.f. lip stain in the shade Plums Up, which normally, this is crazy. I found this out last October. That purple actually looks really good on my skin, like a purple blush or a purple lip. I would never guess. I would have always picked pink, and apparently it doesn't work as well. I try to also line the lips again too. I slightly overline my top lip because I feel like my bottom lip is way bigger than my top lip. Why does it really not look even though? Does this look even? I'll let it dry, and when I do lip liner, it'll be better. Go in with this purple e.l.f. lip liner. I love the pencil lip liners. I feel like I'm too aggressive with the other ones that they just break. I didn't even overline them that much. But anyways, next, I go in with a red and a brown. These are both NYX ones. And then I do a brown to kind of soften the purple. I'm so excited. Last night I watched Project Fear's new paranormal investigation video. It was really good. And today, probably 1 o'clock my time, but Sam and Kobe are coming out with another video that they did with the Stronulio triplets. Last step for the lips. I go in with a Summer Fridays shade Cherry to kind of make my lips look more wet. I like a wet look to my lips. I'm not a huge matte girl. I feel like this looks really bad. Maybe it doesn't look as bad as I think. I'm not the best fan of Summer Fridays. I don't hate them, but I don't like, so I like when I put on a lip gloss and it stays glossy and wet for a really long period of time. I feel like Summer Fridays dries up really fast, and I don't really like that. But the smell and the pigment and the fact that they're vegan, I appreciate. Last but not least, concealer. So I like to use a stick concealer. I'm not a huge fan of the liquid ones. I go back in with my eye cream to make it a little more moisturized under my eyes, because my concealer can fight me sometimes. And then I let it dry. I don't know what she thinks she's doing up there. I got a new tattoo. I don't care. You can judge it all you want, say it's basic. I've wanted this tattoo since middle school. I love it. It was so funny, this guy. He was so sweet. He asked if it was my first tattoo, because it was like the most basic white girl tattoo ever. It was $40 at the mall. $40? That's not bad. He asked if it was my first tattoo, and I was like, no, it's my 6th one. He's like, oh, okay. I'm not joking. I don't know, like, if he put numbing cream on, I don't know what he did, but I didn't feel it. You think he would? No. When he started, I was like, are you even touching me? Because I literally couldn't feel it. I mean, when it got closer to the bottom of the moon, I did start to feel it more. Top, I didn't feel it at all. It was my least painful tattoo I've ever gotten. My first tattoo was on my ribs. That one wasn't that bad. Probably my ankle. the cowboy boot on the inside of this left ankle. That hurt, but I was also hungover when I got it, so what I like to do, since it's a stick in shade Fair Claire, which I don't even know if it's my shade. It was my mom's when I was a kid, and I kind of stole it from her, and I just used her shade now. I put a little bit on my hand to warm it up, which is a trick one of my friends told me about. Is that the right shade I should be using? Probably not. But I put a little on my finger. I don't use brushes. I don't know why. I have nothing against them. I just don't use them. And I start on the outer corner of my eye. And I just tap it in. See how it is already brightening it? Then I start at the bottom. Kind of go down here. And then go to the inside. And I kind of just tap it in until it looks like it's not cakey or anything. And then I do the other side. Forgot how long it takes me to do my makeup. I've been doing this for over 30 minutes. I like that you can see Hailey in the background. And then if I have a little more left on, I kind of go up here just to brighten it. Or under my eyebrow. On the nose. And then I might put some under my nose, but since my nose is already irritated, I'm not gonna do that. There you have it. That's my little makeup tutorial. I was gonna say tutorial. It's a T, tutorial. If you liked it, I'll take any suggestions or comments or feedback in the comment section, because half the time I don't know what I'm doing. But I would like to get into makeup more. This is the first time I've done a full face of makeup, probably since Christmas. And that's it for today. I am feeling a little better. I really hope I feel more better tomorrow. I hope you had a great day and you have a great week. And until next time, bye.